Howdy, hey bays. My name is Evie, Aswiti. I make videos about beauty and self-development. Are you tired of being socially awkward? Are you tired of not knowing how to make friends as an adult? To see if you're ready for high quality connections, friendships, relationships, just high quality life in general by avoiding doing these very tacky things in social situations. I think one of the first things that I know is very tacky to do in social situations is, number one, why are we asking people what do they do for a living before we ask for their name in 2024? Stop asking people what do you do for work or what do you do for a living. It's tacky. Whatever happened to greeting people? Whatever happened to hello, how are you? Whatever happened to breaking the ice and building rapport? That's what's lacking in today's social framework. I think a lot of people feel like because working and hustling is such a part of our society, which is not a bad thing. Work is a part of the human experience and hustling is also a part of that as well. I don't think it's appropriate to connect with someone and you ask them what they do for work or what they do for a living before you even know how their day is going or what their name is. That could be a reason why it's hard for you to connect with people or to make friends, is because you're sizing people up by asking them questions like that and you don't even have like a one-to-one connection with them to even get them comfortable talking about what they do for work with you or just the other things that are about them that they're willing to share. Because think about it, like if someone's asking you, hey, what do you do for work? And they don't even care how your day's going, they don't even care to ask for your name, that's very off-putting. And I think this is something that people don't talk about a lot and they are surprised when folks don't want to talk to them anymore or don't want to hang out with you. So always remember, you greet someone when they meet you, right? Greet them. Introduce yourself, okay? Be open to also give a part of yourself in the interaction. And then you connect with them. Make sure you connect and build that sense of, hey, I'm open to connect. Let's see if you're open to connect too. And just feed off of that dance. It's really that simple. The next thing that's very important about tacky things that you should stop doing in social situations is stop avoiding eye contact. Wow. Eye contact is legit so powerful. Do you know how many people, when I go on walks, they look at their phone or look away to avoid eye contact because of their own like anxiety or they just don't want to look at me? I'm telling you right now, that is like the biggest killer as to why you can't make good connections with people. It shows a sign that you're not confident, that you're not genuine, and that a part of you that's just not open to connecting. Being able to look someone in the eye when you're talking to them, it really shows that you are present. You're giving them the attention that you can see who they are and they can see who you are. And it just makes the interaction feel more authentic to me. So really stop avoiding eye contact. It's not a good look. It doesn't show that you're someone worth connecting with if you can't even look at someone in the eye. That to me is just very tacky to avoid eye contact. Another part of how to avoid tacky situations in social settings is stay off your phone. Honestly, stay off your phone. Oh my gosh, please. Our phones, they are magnificent. I love my phone, but they're not people, okay? Be decent enough to give someone the respect and the dignity to pay attention to them when they're in front of you. If you have your phone out and you're texting and stuff while you're talking to someone, especially if they don't know you that well, that's very disrespectful. And it shows that you don't put the experience of the conversation as a priority to you. So if I'm just meeting someone and they're trying to get to know me and we're just having small talk or just a regular conversation that's serious or casual, why would I want to be friends with someone that is having a phone in between me and them and I feel like I'm not being paid attention to? I'm sorry, it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna fly. And I think in this society with tech neck, because we're always looking down on our phones, it kills us, and we wonder why we don't have deep connections with people anymore, because we're on our phones. We're on our phones, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on all the apps, we're texting, we're whatever, or we're just looking at our phone to avoid eye contact because you're anxious. In reality, it's like, let's be adults and let's actually do something about being present and giving someone the respect to just pay attention to them when they're in front of you. Period. So put your phone in your pocket, put your phone in your purse, and let it be. It doesn't have to be in your hand 24/7. Say hello to strangers when you cross them on the street. You know what I mean? If you get to have that eye contact and you catch eyes, just say hello, or good morning or good evening, whatever. Just get in the habit of just saying hello. Even if they don't say anything back, that's not your business. It's just getting the practice of just being able to acknowledge another human being and making that small connection. You'd be surprised how far that goes when you say hello to the right person, or the right person says hello to you, what connection can birth from that. So the phone can wait. Put the phone away. Put the phone away. The next point that I have about tacky situations that you can avoid in social environments is really focus on the value that you bring to the interaction. A lot of times people don't care about you when you meet them. They care about themselves and they want to feel like you care about them. Really focus on what value am I giving to this interaction. It kind of ties back to what do you do for work. No one wants to feel like, oh, you want something from me, so what do you do for work so I can be friends with you because you have this job? You know what I mean? Granted, it's different if you're like networking, but even in a networking setting, I feel the best networking for me is organic, when it's not so much about what do you do for your job, how's the job, because that can be very boring to me. But focus on the value that you give. When you make the connection with someone and they want to keep in touch and have another interaction with you, follow up with that person. If they ask, hey, let's have coffee, or, oh, I actually wanted to check out this museum or this art gallery, follow up with them. If you say you're going to do something, don't flake on the person because you feel like you don't want to follow up, or you're anxious, or you're scared. No. At the end of the day, we can't complain about being in the loneliness epidemic, and you can't even follow up and have proper etiquette and give value to the world, which is people that live in this world, and then complain about how you don't have friends. You need to know what you bring to the table as a person so you can make friends, and those friends can gravitate towards you, because we attract what we are. If we are flaky, not following up, and not really bringing value, then why are we confused about being able to attract high quality friends? It's really that simple. So bring value, okay? Focus on bringing value, follow up with people on what you say you're gonna do to cultivate the relationship, and have etiquette. Yeah. My last point is be genuine, be authentic, be yourself. And I'm not trying to say this to sound like that soccer mom that tells that to her son after soccer practice, but really be authentic and be genuine, because nothing's more cringe when someone's trying to be someone they're not and everyone can tell that they're being fake. The point of being authentic and genuine is that you want to have high quality friendships that are going to be with people that share your same values and sentiments of the things that you care about. And you won't be able to find like-minded people that actually resonate with you if you are not authentically you. So if you're authentically yourself and that means someone doesn't like you, then you know that you and that person are not aligned with your values. But it's gonna open you up to find people that do have similar values to you, because they can see that you're authentic and they can see that you're open to making a connection based off the previous tips that I gave in this video. So be authentic and be yourself. And if you don't know who you are, use the time, your alone time really, to find out who you are. What are the things that you like? What are the things that make you unique? Really spend your quiet time finding that out. And I promise you, when you continue to show up that way, then people are going to find you and people are going to want to be around you, and you're going to want to be around them because you know they're there for you, not for whatever persona or double life you're trying to portray. Because I promise you, that may work for a small tinge, but you're not gonna have those like connections that really feel like you have a friend. You have a community of people around you. How do you make and cultivate high quality friendships? Number one, know your worth. Know who you are as a person, because when you know who you are, you attract what you are. So level up on that. Your current friendships that you have, show up for them, nurture them. Don't toss old friendships to the side just because you want new friends and you feel bored with your old friends. Don't do that. Unless they're a toxic friend or you've outgrown the friendship because your values are not the same anymore or you're on different paths, then really practice on cultivating being a better friend to your current friendships. Finding out ways of how to deepen that friendship if that's a desire for you, and to really know how to show up for the people that are already there that support you and that love you. Also, be open and vulnerable to let people in. If you have the walls of Jericho up around you like a fortress, yeah, it's probably gonna have not the best time making friends on a deep level. I could see you having like a lot of associates, but as far as a community of people that you feel are gonna ride for you and be there for you, if you're not vulnerable and open, it's very hard for that to really cultivate in the way that you expect, where you're not feeling lonely and you're not feeling like, I can't make friends as an adult. Because we don't wanna be in a mindset of thinking in lack. We wanna be thinking in a sense of, I am a lovable, kind, and worthy person to have friends. I know that if I do the work to show up as my best self, then I'm gonna attract people that are also showing up as their best selves and they'll want to connect with me. That's my video today. All the tacky things I think you should avoid in social situations. Please do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear them. Once again, my name is Evie Aswiti, and always remember that you glow for a living because you're lit from within, beyond skin deep. Bye, everybody.